Can you guys hear me now? It doesn't look like it, because wouldn't that be going?
Maybe.
Right there. Okay. Sorry. Well, what about that one? Wait a minute.
Oh, it's going now. It's going now. I can hear it because I have my headphones in.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
A little loud.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Thank you so much for the feedback, and I apologize. Starting off with like
Technical issues.
How embarrassing. I'm so sorry. Kurt, everybody. Thank you, Kurt. We love you. Hashtag Kurt's crew. Okay. I'm so sorry for the bit there. So I have not caught up with the chat yet. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to get to you guys in just a second. I wanted to tell you why I was like what I was saying when I first started and why I was a couple minutes late. right at 7 o'clock, my phone's ringing. I get a call, and it's Mochi, who is Kuro Ichigo gal in the chat. She just informed me.
Alright, I have to show you because this is just a typical cat on computer behavior, and the internet will appreciate this. I went out to back where the laptop is and look at Nunu.
Nunu did that?
This is our cat when I went back out to the laptop where I'm streaming the
Oh
podcast
my
from.
gosh. He got right on the...
He's literally like businessman.
He's Mr. Business.
Mr. Business.
From Bob's Burgers. Well, anyways.
Sorry.
Take number 3 of trying to tell you guys the story on what Mochi found. So she's been on the hunt. She lives in the Atlanta, Georgia area, and they have a lot of amazing, like, Asian stores that import a lot of Asian goods, way more than where I'm from. We barely have any that import good stuff. Well, she had been calling around and trying to find more of the Morinaga cookies, the ones that had each of the guardians, right? She just got a call back from one of the Asian marts that she was talking to, and that they got more in. She found Sailor Venus, you guys, out of the Morinaga cookies. Those have been super hard to find in the States. We've only had reports of finding Sailor Mercury so far out of, I think there's 6 total boxes of they paired some of the guardians together. So like I think Pluto and Saturn are on a box together. The inners have their own, etc. So she called me, and that's why I was a couple minutes late, and that's what I attempted to tell you guys when I first got on this live, and then everyone was like, "There's no sound." So that's my story. She is going to let me know what the store name is so I can share it on my platform to anybody who may want to, or whoever's in that area, and check it out as well. But she did get the Sailor Venus ones. I'm excited because I had thought I'd given up on finding them in the States. Iron Knight popping off. You just did the first super chat of 2024. Thank you so much, Iron Knight. Happy New Year. We can hear you loud and clear now. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate the feedback. It's crazy that I'm back. I feel like I've been gone for too long. I do want to catch up on the chat and see all your guys' lovely usernames. We've got 48 people here to say hi to. I'm not going to scroll back up, but my normal fam, my Cosmic Wolfie fam, who are my regulars here, know that I always go back and watch the streams and read the chats and see what you guys are up to. But I do see that we have Yuri on today, and I do want to give a special shout out and welcome that Yuri has been added to the mod team. So everybody give congratulations to Yuri for helping out with being a mod here on the live stream. In fact, I'm seeing a lot of mods tonight. Normally we just have Sailor V Dizzle, and once in a while Kay will pop in when she's not working her second job. So thank you to all my wonderful mods tonight. I see Cupcake Collects. I also see Sailor V Dizzle, bless you. And of course, Yuri. Is any of my other mods on tonight? Oh my god, Kuroichigo Gal have just popped on. Were you here when I just told the story to everybody on the stream that you found Sailor Venus Morinaga cookies? And if you guys want, just real quick, I got Sailor Moon Fan Network open so you guys can actually see what we're talking about. It's these right here. Oh my god. Let me see if I can just search it with cookies. Yeah, here we go. So I'm going to show you guys which ones she actually found. She found these right here. Oh man. Could we like scale down that a little bit? There you go. You can see Venus down there in the lower right hand corner of your screen. She found the choice biscuits. And okay, I do have the Mercury one. Now that my office is set up and everything, we are going to absolutely do a live taste test of these cookies. So when I get Venus, which I owe her some money, so Mochi, I promise you I will send you some money. We also have these right here to try. So I'm wondering if we should just do a special live where we open up these cookies and I get Kurt on here too, and we try them live when I get Venus. And maybe because this Asian market that she has been talking to is the only one out of all of the ones, bless Mochi's little heart, she's been going around almost every Asian market she can find in the Atlanta, Georgia area, and she's been asking them to see if they can't somehow import these cookies, just go ahead and order them in. It's a brand that a lot of places here in the United States can easily import, but for some reason they're kind of hard to find. So she did have that one store call her back. So we're going to hope that it kind of gives me hope that that store wants to work with her and maybe see if we can't get the other flavors in, because like I said, you guys, there is more than one flavor to these. We have the Sailor Moon one right here, which is like a butter cookie. Then we got Saturn and Pluto, which looks like a chocolate cookie. We have Mars here, which not sure what flavor that is, but it's called Marie. About to get Venus, excited. We have Uranus and Neptune right here as the chocolate chip one. And then of course we have Mercury, the white chocolate chip, which I will try sometime in the near future. Jupiter's an almond cookie, which looks delish. And then Chibi Moon gets her own, which looks like I guess it's another chocolate chip cookie. And then we go back to Moon. So I was right. There was 6 different total cookies. And look there, everybody, if you guys want to follow Mochi, let's give her a special shout out. She was the one that, I mean, I saw her post first. Like, she was one of the first people in the community here in the United States to find these cookies locally at an Asian market. So if you guys are on Instagram, she is Mango Mochi the Hoarder. If you guys want to follow her, she's a huge Moonie and has a really, what I like to call an eye for fashion and pairing not only like clothing pieces together that she thinks go together, but also like bags and non-Sailor Moon clothes with it. So and she's a dear friend of mine too. Love her to death. So just want to give her a little shout out. But I'm on a high now. This is great coming back to the streams because I don't know. I'll be real with you guys. We'll have some real talks today. This office project has been way more than an effort than we thought it would be. We thought that we were going to like be able to knock out this office project in like less than 2 weeks, and that is absolutely not what happened. We hit so many like road bumps and we're still not done. That's the thing that like blows my mind. As you guys can see behind me, all the crap on the floor, I'm still getting in things from my spare room to put in on the inside our cabinets, which now have lights in them. But I'm so sorry. I'm just going all over the place. I am a disaster. Let me catch up on the comments, you guys. I'm going to scroll up just a little bit, see what y'all are saying. I am enjoying myself a Zevia, a cream soda one. This is my favorite calorie-free sodas. Nessa! I missed all of you, they say. Cheers to you. Same. I'm so glad our fam's back in 2024. I hope I can be more consistent with the lives this year. Like, no more getting sick, no more home projects, so we can continue on. Serena is here. I want the cookies too, but Indiana never gets good stuff from Asia. Oh no, I'm in the same boat. I wish that my Asian markets here were better at importing certain things, and I've mentioned it to them as well, but it's kind of hard to get it here in our area. So I feel you, Serena. Link Nerd, what's up? Thank you so much for joining tonight. Chris is here as well. Goofy Boothy, Happy New Year to you and everyone as well. Sailor V Dizzle. Yuri, part of the mod squad now. Yes, I'm so happy. Like, Yuri and I connected. She's been such a huge help, not only with my own socials, but also I love watching her and her content and her blossoming every video she makes. She's like one of those positive people in the community that I love to not only be friends with, but back and support as well. So if you guys are looking for another person who, is drama free and just is here because Sailor Moon makes them happy. And that's like, Yuri and I just had this chat today on how, there's a lot of negativity in the Sailor Moon fandom, especially because of what's happening or what's not happening with Cosmos internationally. And like, she's like, man, some of these Facebook groups are kind of, wearing me down mentally because of all the things that are being said. And I just had to, have that chat with her. It's like, I try not to get involved in that stuff because to me, Sailor Moon is my happy place. It's my escape from reality. The world is crazy. There's much more serious problems happening in the world than, Sailor Moon. So like, to me, Sailor Moon's happy, and I don't ever want to think of Sailor Moon in like a negative way. It's my escape, like I said, and every time I'm immersed in the Sailor Moon franchise and the Sailor Moon world, whether that be the manga, the anime collecting, the fandom, the community. I want it to be a positive experience, and I want it to make me happy. And so hopefully that reflects within my own socials and also others like-minded individuals as well. A lot of you guys here are the exact same way, and it's why we've connected and why we've grown. So shout out to you all out there who are, you know, the good ones. Catching up on the comments. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm extremely behind. Do Ray Amani says we missed you. I missed you as well. Do Ray Amani, part of my OG Cosmic Wolfie fam, and also my fellow content creator as well. You guys should definitely check out her channel. Chastity said, sorry I missed the last few lives. Hey, you're fine. You said you went on vacation. That sounds awesome. I actually am going on vacation at the end of February. I'll tell you guys a little bit more about that. Sailor V Dizzle says, the room looks good so far. Thank you so much. Again, we're not done. There's a lot more that we want to incorporate. You see this like dark area right here behind me? That is actually the door. Do you guys remember the door? You know, hashtag Kurt's crew, when Kurt would walk in. Did you guys notice I also shifted where I was? I was originally, oh my gosh, Kurt installed a drawer on my desk, so I keep hitting it with my chair. Originally, in 2023, we were facing this direction. Okay, so this is hey guys, I'm streaming over here, and that was the wall I was looking at, and this was to my left hand side, and then this was the desk where you guys would see a lot of my stuff on, and where I would grab it and we would do, you know, like show and tells and stuff, and now it's over here. So everything's flip-flopped, and yeah. Nessa says, guess what? Baby Mooney is 2 months old now. Oh my gosh, Nessa! That is so fun. Christmas baby, right? Aw. Sailor V says, Yuri is amazing. She's such a wonderful friend. Yes, we've connected. I can't wait. I hope I get to meet Yuri someday in person. Cupcake Collects. Yuri is killing it. Keep it up. Yes. Travis Parkerly, happy 2024 OG, welcome back. Thank you so much, Travis. I'm so happy to see that Travis Parkerly in the comments finally did what he was telling us that he eventually wanted to do, was to create an Instagram account just for his Sailor Moon fandom stuff and his collection. So Travis, if you want to, feel free to drop your handle here in the live tonight. I did share it on my stories, but if you want to pop in your Instagram handle, feel free. VSEC! The second super chat of 2024. Thanks so much. Happy New Year. You met Christina V this weekend. Isn't she so nice and beautiful in person? She was really sweet. I don't know about you guys, but I always get intimidated by really pretty people, and I'm always like, are they gonna be nice to me, or are they gonna be like rude? You know, I don't know why I think that. It's probably totally like just a me thing, but I thought that she, you know, might kind of be like maybe not as friendly as other people, but she was so freaking nice. So I'm glad you got to meet her. She's amazing, and her Sailor Mars, so good. Iron Knight, if only I could post a photo of Cosmo's DVD here. I know. I wonder if YouTube will ever allow lives and the comments and stuff to have like pictures or GIFs or stuff like that. You know, kind of like how, you know, messengers are. What's up, Sailor Queen? Happy New Year! Love you forever and always. Mwah, right back to you. Thank you for always giving us Sailor Moon fans all of the love and respect. Always, man. Always. I'm truly blessed to be a Sailor Moon fangirl. Absolutely. Same, man. I love this community. I love our people. Oh, yes. You guys ready? Wait a minute. Cassie Nightingale says the Stanley Cup. And I was going to do this reveal in a reel. That was like my plan, because right now that Stanley Cup thing has gone viral and it's gone crazy, right? Right? You know, no judgment either way if you guys are into that or not. You know, cup's a cup. They're very functional. I had somebody send me a gift, and this blows any Stanley Cup out of the water. Should I show you guys tonight, or should I wait to reveal it in a reel? However, I do want to point out, I am trying to locate the person who sent this to me, so not only I can properly thank them and also tag them if they want to be tagged when I share this reel. They did not give me a username. So I do want to ask if anybody here sees this person because it says, Ochi, I hope you enjoy it. There are not enough official Sailor Moon machine washable Sailor Moon goods out there. And then it says Bronema. Now I had a Bronema on my follows list on Instagram, and I shot them a message and I asked them, I said, hey, is this weird? I was like, I want to make sure that this is the, you know, the right person. And I just kind of explained I was sent a gift from this account. And then I took a picture of the note that they sent me, and I'm trying to figure out if that's them, but I have not got a response yet. So I don't know. I'm trying to get in contact with the person who sent me this wonderful, super kind and thoughtful gift to my P.O. box before I reveal it. But it's freaking incredible. And if anybody's, it's Bronema is how it is, and it's spelled Branama. Bronema. So we're trying to locate them. If they're in the chat, somebody make sure I see it. I'm trying to keep up to see if I, you know, see anybody with that same username. But I'm looking for them. So help me out, fam. Catching up on the chat. Sailor Moon Julep, hi! Happy New Year, they say. Happy New Year to you. Did you guys all have a good New Year, by the way? Have you done anything? Did you do anything? Did you go to any parties? Cassie Nightingale! Oh my gosh, I'm losing track of like all the 2024 super chats, but Cassie Nightingale coming in strong with the 1999. Thank you so much, Cassie Nightingale. YouTube is down because I haven't been making any content, so you just helped me get it back up. I need a sip of a drink. Bless you, carbonation. Thank you again, Cassie Nightingale. Always appreciated, and you are always a gem in the chat. Novelist T, the cup drama is hilarious. I was really not subjected to that until some of my friends were telling me about it, and I'm like, what's going on there? So I had to look it up. Chastity, thank you so much. You guys are being so generous in the new year already. They say Happy New Year, everybody. I have a Stanley Cup. Yay! So correct me if I'm wrong, but when I looked into it, like I just did a quick Google search, it was Target that released a special pink one that people were like going nuts over, right? Is this the specific cup, or is it just all Stanley Cups in general? Like the brand. I knew that there was like a special pink one that Target did, and I didn't know which one it was that people were obsessed with. And which one do you have, Chastity? Tell us which one you got. Yuri says, I'm interested in the Stanley. I got a Bubba, and it's lasted for years and stays super cold, so I never really went for the hype. Ooh, I just belched on camera. Remember how I smell my kimchi fried rice I had for lunch? I always have a problem burping on camera of all those freaking Sailor Moon ocean bombs. Back to what Yuri was saying, but it's getting me interested as a water drinker. Yeah, you know, these cups are expensive. I mean, just like Yeti, I couldn't believe the cost when someone told me how much they cost for real, and I was like, no. But apparently the quality is there, and they do keep your stuff cold or hot. Starbucks, just like their exclusive stuff, you know, 2024 is a dragon year. I'm a dragon, 88. So it's my year, hopefully. I saw from a friend, shout out to Lux, if Lux is in the chat, that they came out with a Year of the Dragon mug, and it's like iridescent and beautiful, and I want it. So I might be on that Starbucks exclusive cup train here pretty soon and get one. Jay says, oh my god, I love Zevia. Me too. They're my favorite calorie-free sodas. Whenever I feel like I need a treat and I'm, you know, trying to quote unquote be good or whatever, we buy some of these. We don't get them all the time, you know, because it is a treat, you know, but sometimes it just is the icing on the cake. What's your favorite flavor, Jay? Cassie Nightingale also loves the Starbucks tumblers. My husband got me a Sailor Moon blinged out one on Etsy for Christmas. That's a good gift. That's a thoughtful and functional gift. Shout out to your husband for that one. Luca, hi. Any plans for the future of your channel, Ochi? You know what? I'm not setting myself any goals this year, because when I set myself goals, I feel like I'm very pressured to hit them. And in 2024, I don't want to be pressured. That's like my only goal. I just want to go with the flow, and I want to have fun with my content and do things that make me happy. I don't want to be like pressured to do content that I don't want to do, or meet a timeline that I won't be able to meet, or that I don't think I can meet. So really nothing other than just what I'm already doing, more lives. I would love to do maybe an extra live a month, maybe on a Friday or something later in the day. I know some of my Pacific time friends can't join in because it's 5 o'clock their time and they're just getting off work, or they're still at work, or whatever the issue. And I would love for them to be able to join. So I guess I would love to do like a Friday once in a while, not every Friday. Maybe we would do it at like 8 or 9 p.m. Central Time to give Pacific friends and buds a chance to come on the lives. Cassie Nightingale, what are you doing? Thank you so much. Like, eek, I'm a dragon too. Earth dragon. That is awesome. Oh, well, hopefully it's going to be our year, because we are due. I appreciate you all the time, Cassie Knight. Oh my gosh, look at my New Year tips, y'all. You almost got me to $50. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, everybody who super chatted today, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Kurdo Ichigo Gal is still here and still driving. You be safe. Only get on your phone when you are at a complete stop, girl. Like, I don't want you to... I want you to be present when you're driving. You can always watch the stream later. You know what I'm saying? Goofy Booty says, I love the creamy Rupert and cream soda stevia. Oh, we got some more stevia fans up in here. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. I always get people who tell me they don't like the taste of stevia, and I love it. I put a packet of stevia in my coffee to make it a little extra sweet every morning. I'm addicted to it. Sailor Bradzilla is here! My BFF that I am seeing next month, you all. I am seeing Sailor Bradzilla next month. I'm so excited to see my girl. So now I can reveal. I mean, you guys already know. Did I tell you guys I was planning a Mexico trip? We originally planned... my really close friends, Sailor Moon Obsession, which is Sin, Sailor Bratzilla, which is Tara, Luke, which is not really on social media, our friend Evan, who is Paper Moon, who had millions of views on YouTube. We originally all had a Mexico trip planned in 2020. Now, we were planning it in 2019. Now, as you guys know, we planned it for April, and we did not know what was about to happen in 2020. And so, of course, our trip had to get canceled because of, the pandemic. And so we hadn't really made an effort to go back until now. So we are going to Cancun, Playa del Carmen, Tulum, and those areas at the end of February, and I'm so excited. I haven't had a vacation where I wasn't, quote unquote working or filming content since well before 2019. So it's been many years. So I'm really looking forward to the relaxation and seeing my close friends who I love dearly. I can't wait to see them and hug them and kiss them and dance with them and swim on in the ocean with them, and jet ski and parasail, and go see the pyramids. I'm super excited. And Kurt is also going, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Cassie Nightingale just saw the Starbucks mug and tumbler resellers charging $85. Oh no, are they hard to get? Link Nerd says that pink Stanley Starbucks is going between $150 to $300 on eBay. Oh my god. That's insane. Not surprised. Yuri is a dragon. That's awesome. If anybody wants to know, in the Chinese zodiac, Kurt is a rabbit and I'm a dragon. What are you guys? Sailorman Julep says, I got rid of all socials except YouTube for 2024. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad you're sticking with YouTube. You got to stay here so you can keep up with things for sure. But you know what? I totally get it. Some days I literally have the thought in my head, what about if I just go off grid one day, just like bloop. Where's Brooke? Where's Ochibawolf? You don't know. She's gone. She just went off grid somewhere. I have those fantasies. I can't lie. Like, and that only happens on like, a bad mental health day where I don't know, I've read some haters' comments or something really ugly or something that put me in a funk, and I'm just like, I just want to go off grid, and I don't want the government to know where I am or anybody to know where I am, and I'm living on an island somewhere, and it just, I don't know, picking up litter on the beach every day, swimming in the ocean, and I don't know, work a bartending job and live a simple life. Does anybody else ever have those, like, you obviously are never going to act on them, I don't think. If I ever do, you guys have this video evidence. Oh, everyone's coming in with their Chinese zodiac. Transliterature is a rabbit too. Did you know the rabbit one is the luckiest of all the signs? That's what I read anyway. Goofy Boothy thinks they're an ox. Noblest T is a pig. Hey, pigs are cute, okay? Oh, they are so cute. Oh, she's a tiger. I think that's a regal one. That one's cool. Sailor Dizzle, fire tiger. Doraemon, year of the rat. Oh my god. Rats are cute too. Doraemon. I used to like not know anything about rats until I worked at PetSmart when I was a teenager. And I was in charge of, I was an aquarium specialist. I worked the aquariums, but I also worked all of the animals, like the rats and everything. And they had rats and I had to clean out the cages and feed them and stuff like that. And out of all of the animals there, the rats were the nicest, gentlest beings, and they were so freaking sweet. Hamsters, on the other hand, those son of a bitches, woo! Oh, they would just bite me all day, and no, you weren't allowed to use gloves because it scares the critters. So I'd get bit by hamsters all damn day, but the rats, I never had to worry. You'd pick up the rat, and it was just so chill. So don't underestimate rats either. They are cuter than people realize. They are sweet little babies, and they're smart. They're very smart. Oh, Chris is a rooster. That reminds me when I used to have chickens, y'all. I used to have chickens. Oh man, I learned that life was not for me, but we had chickens for a good 4 years, and I did love my chickens, but the real bad thing about having chickens when you live out in the country and you don't like the winters, which is me. I hated going out there in the snow to let them out and, you know, take care of them, and it just got to be too much. So we rehomed our chickens a few years ago, but they were fun to watch for sure. Yuri says rats are adorable. They are so adorable. Feel bad for the ones that get fed to snakes. Do they feed rats? They feed rats to snakes? I always thought they were the little mice, because I remember when I worked at, of course, PetSmart too, we had the feeder mice, and that was really sad too, because you knew that all of those, you know, they weren't going to loving homes. They were. Oh, this is a bad topic. I better not. But I definitely have some back in the day PetSmart stories, and some of them are very gruesome, which I will not say here, but there was a situation I was traumatized by in the medical room for sure. We all have jobs where we remember a certain traumatic event, and I definitely have some from PetSmart. Transliterature had chickens. They started off as indoor chickens. Bad decision. I think I followed an account. Well, I didn't follow an account, but I saw that somebody had this pet rooster on Instagram, and they let it indoors, and it was like a very tame, like just. The rooster knew like how to live indoors. It was really cool. My chickens, no, they would have tore it up for sure. Chastity said I had guinea pigs and I miss them. The guinea pigs were sweet too. Cassie, what are you doing? Thank you so much. I tell my husband I collect things because I'm a dragon and it's my hoard. That sounds awesome. That makes collecting sound pretty darn cool. Oh, she says my brother has chickens. Sends me daily videos of the chickens. Chickens are super fun to watch. And if I had someone to take care of them for me, where I wouldn't have to put on my snow boots and go out there in the freaking cold or a flood. Oh my gosh, there were times where I had to wear like high waters, like the high waders, I guess is what they're called. But basically they're boots like that you get at like Atwoods that go up to your knees, because it would flood so bad in the spring and I would be walking through this much of water. And I was over it. But I would love to have chickens if someone took care of them again. I'm not meant for the outdoors like that. Sarita says it's funny we're talking about the Chinese zodiac. At the same time I started to watch Fruits Basket. Oh, that's right. I always thought it was so cute that the dragon was a seahorse. Because I was like, well, how are they going to do that when I learned about Fruits Basket? And it was just a little seahorse. Oh, it's good to be back, fam. It's good to be back. I'm trying to think of like, because I don't have really anything. I have okay, let me backtrack this. My thoughts are not coming out as I would like them to. So you know, eventually, once the office is done, I've got a lot more things to unbox and show you guys, especially on these lives. I'm not quite prepared to do that on today's live. I do want to, before we leave today, talk about some of the Sailor Moon Fan Network updates, if that's okay with you guys. And then also just kind of tell you that, you know, still working on the office. This is not the final setup of what it's going to look like in the background. I'm going to have better lighting, you know, some, what do you call it? Some RGB like lights that we can work with. And also, now that I'm thinking about it, if you guys don't mind, I want to see like if I turn my lights down low, does it look better? I mean, it kind of gives it a different vibe. You can see like more of the like colors in this room. But it also makes it a little fuzzy in areas because, you know, it's low light. It's really low light. Ooh, and I'm going to bring my, do you guys remember my really large, I want to say it's almost life-size Super Sailor Moon rug? That's going to go in this room. So you'll be seeing that there too. But I don't know what we like about, do we like, is it better when we have a little bit more light? I'm really unsure. Well, again, the setups is not completely like solid yet, but I do want to say I love where my mic is. No longer is it right in my face, and you guys can hear me okay. I can't wait to watch the stream tomorrow so I can hear my own audio and see what I think about it. But man, oh, I also want to tell you guys who here has watched Blue-Eyed Samurai on Netflix. It's a Netflix anime series, and oh my god, I'm obsessed. Everybody who has Netflix has to watch it. It is so freaking good. I haven't been this obsessed with like a Netflix animated series since Arcane, and it's epic. Has anybody watched it? Raise your hand. Yuri says, good to see you having a good time and to have a good time with your Brooke. Brooke is back. Brooke is back. I hope so. You guys can't get rid of me that easily. It would take something huge for me to, you know, just stop what I'm doing. Travis has, yes, it's so good. I love the main character, which I won't tell you much more other than their name, Mizu. I love Mizu. And what they went through. I have never been so emotionally like invested in a show in a long time, and I feel for the main character, and I am traumatized like the main character is, and I am just like, I've got to know the end story to Mizu. I won't say more because there's definitely some spoilers, but I highly recommend this anime. The animation style is beautiful. It's different. It is complete like CGI. It's not hand drawn or anything like that. It's beautiful. Oh yes, Travis. I know Travis, my buddy, was, because I made some stories about it on Instagram, and Travis was one of the people who replied to it and was like, "Oh, I'm obsessed." Yeah, I finished it, Travis, and I need more. Does anybody know if it got picked up for a second season? It better, because their story is not done and I need to see more. I want to talk about it more, but I don't want to give spoilers because there is some situations that happen before certain people know certain things, and I'm like, I know some of you guys know what I'm talking about, and I'm just like, I'm being really vague on purpose because I don't want to spoil it. But y'all got to go watch it and then message me on Instagram and tell me how good it was. Sailor Video says I want to watch it so bad. Okay, good. I'm so glad you want to watch it, Vicky. It's amazing. Chastity says it was so good. Yuri says I'll check it out. Yes, so good. Like, and I'm one of those people who, you know, Sailor Moon's my number one. I really don't, you know, dive into many other like series. I really did like Arcane. I don't know how many of you guys watched that. That one was really good for me. And you know, I liked My Happy Marriage. That one was cool. But Blue-Eyed Samurai blows My Happy Marriage out of the water. Like, I was glued to the screen. Glued. Although I am excited for My Happy Marriage to come back. I love the you know, the animation style of that is 2D and it's really beautiful. What, Chastity? you watched it because of me? Okay, and you loved it. Okay, good. I'm glad that I gave you a solid recommendation because. And if anybody has any like anime recommendations, please throw them in. And it doesn't necessarily have to be anime. I love a lot of just like I really love cartoons and animations that are plot driven. They have incredibly written characters that you can feel for, that you get emotional for, and you want to see, you know, how it ends out for them. And, you know, so there are some shows that are pretty lighthearted and they don't, you know, get into that type of depth that I crave when it comes to shows. Like, you know, Sailor Moon's a great example of that, you know, and probably why I loved it as a kid and still love it today. But yeah, if you guys have anything like that. Sailor Bradzilla says Arcane is fire. Can't wait for season 2. I know, and I found out there's werewolves in it. And I don't know much about Arcane, so I can't really like spoil it because I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for that one too. And Arcane is beautifully animated as well. In fact, that might be my favorite animation style of present day. It's so cool. Do-Re Amani, you're doing a good job at selling the show. Do-Re Amani! Do-Re Imani! Do you think you could do a YouTube series watching it? You'll be just like, okay, I got recommended this show. We're gonna do like you did your Madoka one. I know it's not Magical Girl though, but it is about powerful women. That can that theme go in with Magical Girl? I don't know. I don't know. I love the princess in the show. Like, she's really like fighting against tradition on like how they treat women and how women don't have, you know, rights or anything in that, you know, in that time, in this, you know, fantasy time. But it's really cool. It's really cool. You guys should check it out. It's totally, you know, made up as far as like it's not taken place in the past. It's in like a fantasy world where Japan completely closes off its borders to the outside world. I think it's in the 60s, right? Did it say it? No. Well, there's guns in it, so... But I can't remember the time period, but they do have guns, only because guns are being smuggled into Japan, and Japan closed off its borders. They want to keep their traditions like locked in. They don't want any influence of the outside world, and people who there are people that get smuggled in, like, you know, foreigners, and you know, they have children with the Japanese, and then it creates mixed race children, and those children are looked down upon. They think of them as like demons, and, you know, don't associate with them. So it's crazy. You guys definitely gotta check out Sailor Mikey. Thank you so much. Finally made it first one of the year. Yes. Happy 2024 to you, Sailor Mikey. Here's to a good new year and a fresh start. I don't play League, Cassie, but I have heard that that's what it's based off on. League of Legends, right? I think we've had this conversation now that I think about it. I went on a live shortly after I watched Arcane. Ooh, there goes another burp from that soda. And we had a discussion because some of you guys here play League of Legends, right? Yeah. Bye, Zena Bina! Happy New Year! Thanks for joining in for a bit on the first stream of 2024. Oh, thank you! Is it Al Simmons Kale? Or is that AI or Al? Thank you so much. It's not quite done yet, but we're getting there. We getting there. I feel like a cat making bread. We getting there. Yes, otaku lover. I know. That brings up a lot of feelings for a lot of us. I'm just like, I'm trying to be patient. Chastity said, give votes. Do I need to watch Spy Family? Yes, and yes. That's another anime I absolutely adore. Absolutely. That one is the anime to watch when you need something lighthearted, but also has good character depth. Like you get to really like the characters a lot. But if you want a good laugh, watch that one. Like, literally, it's a great. I've laughed till I cried watching Spy Family. I absolutely think you should watch it. Dorea Body says, ooh, maybe. I definitely want to try a little branching out this year. Okay, well, if you feel comfortable doing so, definitely think about doing how you did the Madoka one for Blue-Eyed Samurai, because there is some stuff that happens in that show that I would love to see your reactions live to. I would watch that whole series that you post and comment and all that, and I want to see you talking about it because some wild stuff happens. Now, this is a TVMA rated show, so I will say that, like, nothing is off the table in a show that's in that rating, but it's good, and you do feel for the characters. Yes, there are skateboards on my ceiling. There they are. You guys know I've been filming this entire process, although I will admit, since this project has been such a longer pain than we thought, I kind of dropped the ball a little bit on filming certain parts, but you get the gist of it, like, in the end. But I will show you guys everything in detail, not only in, like, short form content, but also in long form content for YouTube. My knuckles just popped. Al Simmons from Spawn and Kale from Dragon Ball Super. Okay, see, thank you for explaining that, but also that explains why I didn't know. I have never seen any of the Dragon Ball stuff. Oh yeah, I do want to get back to, like, before we go, it is 7:46. I'm going to be leaving here in less than 15 minutes, but I do want to talk about, and it's great that we have Sailor Bratzilla here today to help talk. Oh, and Yuri and Visa Dizzle, and a lot of you guys are already in the know about what's going on. Chastity! Thank you so much, you guys! You got me over $50 on the new year. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much, like, seriously, for helping me out. It's really motivating and inspiring that you guys, not only all of you here tonight in the chat, have shown up in support. We've had over 50 people the entire time. And then, of course, you guys, throwing some tips my way. That's really motivating and honestly super kind. And thank you guys so much. But going back to some of the Sailor Moon updates that I thought that we could talk about before we part ways this fine Wednesday night. Because you guys know that the Moonstick is getting a recolor edition, right? Let me go to it. So you guys can just see me look in real time. Oh, I got something exciting to show just you guys for tonight. I mean, it's on the site, but we haven't, like, shared it or revealed it yet to the world yet. But I'll talk to you guys about that in just a second. That's a little, like, teaser of what's to come. But the Moonstick, the Brilliant Color edition is coming out, and we have confirmed they are getting an international release. So if you guys go to the Propica section and go to the Moonstick one, or you can use the search bar and search Propica or Moonstick, and it'll get you to this blog. You'll see that we have some Japan releases and when you buy from a Japan release, you will get it earlier than if you bought it from an international place, because as you guys see, this ships from Japan in April 2024. So we've got several places you can buy it from. If you guys want my honest recommendation, Ami Ami and HobbyLink Japan would be my go-tos from this list, just because they're a bigger company and they're super fast at shipping and they're consistent. And not saying Hobby Genki and Nin Game aren't. They're just smaller companies, and sometimes they're a little bit slower to ship. They're very consistent though, as well, as far as quality. But if you guys wanted my 2 cents, I am personally thinking about getting the one from Ami Ami just to do an unboxing and review for this channel. I don't necessarily need this one because I own the original, and I am definitely, always on the fence of, do I collect the recolors or do I not? But the trend is I've been buying them all anyway, so here we go. I'll do a review for you guys, and we can also do a comparison of the older one as well, because one thing I will admit, I've been liking the recolor editions better. They update the colors, they look better, and it's just, I'm so mad that they make me rebuy them all over again. They got me. Sailor Moon always has my heart and soul though, so what can I say? But the international version down here, you'll see that we just have Big Bad Toy Store, but the others will start coming in. Big Bad is usually the first one to post it. They're the fastest at posting it. However, Entertainment Earth, Crunchyroll, and those sites will have it as well as Amazon. So we'll add those links as they come in. You guys can always come back to this post if you guys want to, you know, get more information, like get updated links and things like that. Catching up on the chat. Did I miss a super chat from a Link Nerd and Chastity? Did I say Chastity? Chastity said votes for me watching Spy Family, and it's set in the 16th century. What? Is it? It's very modern. What are you talking about, Chastity? What are you talking about? Send me some clarification. Did Link Nerd send me something too? I didn't see it yet. New year, new tips. Same Ochibawolf. I hope I am a stronger and more wise person than I was in 2023. I don't want to be the same. I want to grow. So hopefully we grow. But yeah, catch up with the comments. Kay is here. What's going on, Kay? I've missed y'all so effing much. Kay's popular here, and we always miss Kay too. Cosmic Wolfie fam. Kay, I hope you're doing okay and you're not overworking yourself and you're taking breaks and making sure to drink your water and don't forget to eat food when you work a lot. So what do you guys think of the Propica? Is this a must buy or a pass? And no right or wrong answers, and you know, everybody's got their own opinion. Just be kind. You know, a simple yes for me, no, it's not for me. You know. Wait, we got a birthday? Whose birthday is it? Because I see Yuri says happy birthday Capricorn. Where's the Capricorn? Chit-chatty. Capricorn? Me, an owner of the older one in suffering, noblest tea. No truer words ever spoken. I don't see, where's Capricorn? Well, okay, Capricorn, if you're here, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Travis, I'm the same way, Travis. Well, Travis, I always feel like I say your name with such emphasis. I always go, Travis. Like, I cannot just say Travis like a normal person. I have to say Travis. I don't know why. Travis. Like, is it just me? But I feel the same way. Travis. There, I tried to be a little bit more normal about it. I think I'm gonna get it. Where are you guys personally going for your pre-orders? You know, again, no right or wrong answers. I think I'm gonna do Ami for this one just because they're so fast and I want to get them fast. Oh, you meant Blue-Eyed Samurai. I got you. Yes, it is. Yes. It is back in the day, but in like a fantasy world back in the day, like not as history was. Serena says, I want it, but I need a new car. Car probably has to come first. Kay says, I work the next 5 nights at Joanne's, but next week I should be here for the live. Yay! I have like every night off next week, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, yes, because you probably are dying for that break. You're still dealing with the plugged ears and the headache? Oh no, I wonder what you have. You must have some sort of like ear infection or something going on. Hopefully that clears up. Food? Did I just say I hope that clears up food? Do you know what happened? I was reading and talking at the same time and thinking at the same time, and I saw that you were snacking and eating, so I think my brain, instead of said I hope you get better soon, it went to food. So I don't even know. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Sailor Mikey. Sailor Mikey sent in another one. You guys just finished Anime LA, then Impulse next weekend. What's that? Are these conventions? Is this an anime? Sarah Peters, you were waiting on my recommendation? Well, I will tell you, on our site if you go here, we never post any place that we have not personally used before. So all of these would be my recommendation. But like, if obviously I'm not buying from everywhere, I'm not loaded. So I'm personally going to go with Ami this time around. But I've ordered from all these places. They're all great. So you can always trust Sailor Moon Fan Network to post reliable places to order. We've all had great experiences from all of these places. I've actually worked with Hobby Genki. I've worked with Nin Game. They're incredible people. So and companies too. So I definitely suggest any of them, whichever one you decide to go with. And you can do your research too. Anybody, like if you want to add it to your cart to see how much shipping is from each one, and just go with the cheapest one. You're all going to get the same product from either one. And I haven't done that. I haven't put them in my cart to see which one is the cheapest. But you can totally do that. Like, make sure it's the price that you want to go for. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to tell you guys about, we absolutely got to talk about the Popmart stuff, which I don't know, how many of you guys are in the Instagram broadcast channel? And I was like, at first when I saw these, because I am very not familiar with Popmart stuff. I'm not familiar with the brand. I've kind of seen it in passing, so I didn't know like a super ton of information about this brand. So when I originally saw somebody that had just, grabbed the image and shared it on their socials, I was like, is this AI? Because I didn't know. It didn't look like anything that had come out before. So I was very skeptical at first, and I'm sure some of you guys are in the broadcast channel and saw that I said that, because I was like, I'm not sure if it's AI in the age of AI. There's so much AI artwork being produced. You guys have seen the Funko Pop AI stuff, which looks legit. I mean, I didn't know. I was confused at first, but they are real. They're legit. Popmart is a huge figure company that work with huge brands. It's just we haven't had an excellent source yet for these figures as far as like which countries they're being released in, because Popmart is licensed in many countries, including Japan. But if you've noticed, they're using the international logo, and rarely does Japan use the international logo. They like loathe it, I guess. I don't know, or strictly it's down to who has the rights to use it. But usually when they use that international logo, it doesn't get released in Japan. So like we really don't have a lot of information yet, other than what people are finding on Chinese sites as regarding the release date. And Chinese sites are saying the 12th of January, which is in 2 days. What is that? Today's the 10th, so Thursday is the 11th. So Friday, they're saying it could they come out Friday. So if that's true, we should be seeing fans get them and sharing them on their socials, and hopefully get more information at that time. Or maybe the Popmart country-specific websites or socials will start to release information. I have been religiously checking every day every Popmart country's social media, and I've been watching every one of their stories to see if any of those are releasing like international details of which country are getting them, but I haven't seen that yet. So we're just waiting for more information on those. I love these figures. I know the biggest critique is the same poses. They're always in their transformation pose, and I totally agree with that. It's very boring to see the same poses rehashed over and over and over again. I'm with you on that. But the big kicker, the big thing that I think makes me not mad at that, is they gave us an Usagi in a pose we don't see a lot. They gave us a Mamoru, which we never get a Mamoru figure. Absolutely never. We'll get a Tuxedo Mask once in a while in a Blue Moon. And Sailor V, Princess Serenity, and Prince Endymion, which we have seen photos of those. We just haven't updated the blog yet because it was like some cropped image somebody took, so I didn't want to pop it on our blog. But they definitely get brownie points for characters not normally seen as figures, like Sailor V, Princess Serenity, Prince Endymion, Tuxedo Mask, Mamoru, etc. So yeah, that's that. And then what else did I want to talk to you guys about before I peace out and have some lasagna? Oh yeah, we are working on this guide. If you guys want to know where to watch Sailor Moon, we have Canada and the United States listed already. We are working on Mexico as we speak. Sailor Moon Obsession is working on that part because not only does she live in Mexico and she speaks Spanish, but she also has a close friend. I don't know if anybody here speaks Spanish or is in the Spanish-speaking community, but Danny Chuy is very big in the Sailor Moon Spanish-speaking community as a Sailor Moon content creator, and he knows like everything about Sailor Moon, not only outside of Mexico, but in Mexico, where he lives, and he is working with Sin on helping her get all the information for folks in Mexico on where to watch Sailor Moon legally. Now, we're not putting any illegal places. That does not help Sailor Moon as the franchise. So give us some time on this. But if you guys didn't know, anybody here in the United States, this does not work for Canada, but if you are in the United States, you can watch all 3 of the Sailor Moon movies on YouTube for free. Okay, and that's Sailor Moon R, Sailor Moon S, Sailor Moon Supers, and you can go to this blog on SailorMoonFanNetwork.com and click those links, and that'll take you to the movies on YouTube, which are legally uploaded through YouTube. So watching those does support the franchise. So what else did I have to tell you guys about? Oh yeah! Here you go. You guys ready? You guys get a first peek at this. We have not shared it publicly yet, although it is on the site. People, if they click around, you can find it, but Sin was working on some things on it and didn't want to post it yet, but I will share with you guys right here. Just you guys! But I'm so proud of this post. I did not work on this. Sailor Moon Obsession did. She is freaking amazing, but I'm so proud that it's on our site. And if you guys go up here to information, that's where you can always find the Where You Can Watch Sailor Moon blog, which will continuously update. But if you guys see that down there, if you were ever traveling to Japan, things to do in Japan. Now, when you click this, you're going to get on this blog. And Sin worked so hard on this blog. She lists permanent locations that involve Sailor Moon, like the Sailor Moon store. She lists... I'll just go to scroll down right now and show you. I got to refresh it. Sometimes the maps don't work. I don't know why. We're working on getting a fix for that. But refresh it one more time. Get all those maps up here. Maps! Where are you? There they go. If the maps don't show up with you, refresh it. Hopefully it works. But the Sailor Moon store, look at the map. Doesn't want to show up right here. But there's supposed to be a map right here. Let's see if I can refresh one more time just because. Oh, I saw it try to pop up. But there should be a map right here. We're eventually going to just screenshot it and plug it in there. And it'll be a link to Google Maps where you can click it. But we've got the Sailor Moon flagship store. We've got all the information there. We got the Sailor Moon store pop-up petite stores. And then we also have check out our current locations in other areas of Japan right here. We're continuously updating that. We've got Small Worlds Tokyo, which has a miniature world of Sailor Moon that you can go and see in the Tokyo area. We've got the Toei Animation Museum. And if you read her little paragraphs, it'll explain why she included that in this list, because we do have some Sailor Moon things there. We have Mandarake, which is a used toy reseller. Again, a little paragraph all about that. We've got the Toy Town Bandai Museum that actually has some Sailor Moon figures and merchandise always on display. We've got the Mibu Toy Museum, which also has a Sailor Moon small section. We've got the Toei Kyoto Studio Park, which was really freaking fun, especially if you're an Evangelion fan. That place was awesome. And then if you guys scroll down, this is the part that I was really impressed with. This is the Azabu Juban area guide. Now this means, because you guys, if you don't know, Sailor Moon is like the area in Sailor Moon in Japan. Usagi lives in an area called Azabu Juban, and some of the locations in the show are actual locations in real life. And if you ever wanted to go on, like, I don't know, some sort of exploration of these actual areas in Japan. If you travel to Japan, this explains every single area, and she worked really hard on this. So all of this, like there's the Azabujuban Station, the Crown Arcade, but of course it's a McDonald's now, the Kimi-chan statue, Osapi Jewelry, Ichinohashi Park, Hikawa Shrine where Rei lives, the Sendaizaka bus, remember that one, the evil bus, the bridal shop, Amishiro Park. I mean, the list goes on. These are all actual locations that appear in the anime. But that's not all. She also goes down and shows you Sailor Moon street finds, where you can see Sailor Moon at random places in Japan. So if you wanted to see the Sailor Moon Children's Ride, it's there. And Google Maps, that's a link to Google Maps location, so you can, follow the directions on how to get there. There's a Sailor Moon arcade bingo game in Odaiba, where the big Gundam statue is. There's also the another Sailor Moon sitting figurine, which was a ride back in the 90s. You no longer can, of course, ride it, and don't you get on it, you might break it. I mean, it's not made for adults, but you can go there and you can take pictures with it. You can take pictures of it. It's just kind of like a cool thing to see. We've also got places where you can see Naoko Takeuchi artwork. It's just, there's a lot of things that we're working on. She also has an entire Google map of permanent locations here, so you can click that and it goes there. And then we also have temporary locations like the Sailor Moon Store Petite, where you can click where it says to go here to an individual blog explaining each one. The Sailor Moon Museum is going to be touring in 2024. You can click if anybody plans to travel in 2024, which Sailor V Dizzle and I are going to the Sailor Moon Museum in Nagoya in July. So like if you happen to be in Japan, definitely check out, if you happen to be planning a trip in Japan in 2024, make sure you check out this post. It is located under information and things to do in Japan. She's still working on it. It's still a work in progress, but I think it's an excellent start. We're going to get those maps fixed. I feel like I've just been talking a lot. It's been a while since I've seen you guys, and I just want to say thank you guys so much. I've went over 7 minutes, and I think the lasagna is almost done. I do want to say thank you guys so much again. Let me catch up on the chat before I go. You guys are liking that. Silly Dizzle says that's amazing. Definitely gonna come in handy for me to plan places to visit this summer. Yes, we're going. Bizak, are you tempting me to go to Japan? Yes, go to Japan. Please get their tourism back. The pandemic really hurt them, so go visit Japan. Roxy-chan, hi! Permanent location. That's so legit awesome. Maybe one day when I go to Japan. Yes, save that blog. Well, you guys know where to find it. As long as I keep paying the domain, Sailor Moon Fan Network will always be there. Yuri says, I've actually been wanting someone to do this whenever I go one day. Now you have. And you know what? I couldn't think of a more perfect person, a more passionate and big researcher than Sen, who is Sailor Moon Obsession. She is absolutely one of the most brilliant people I've ever met, just intellectually. Like she's freaking amazing. She's a brilliant graphic designer, and she's a brilliant person. She is so intelligent, and that post is going to be helpful to so many people. And one thing that we wanted to do when we started Sailor Moon Fan Network was create guides like this. And it just has taken us a while, because all three of us who run the site are also have our own lives and doing our own things. And, Sailor Moon Fan Network is a passion project, and we can't always get things done as quickly as like we can imagine them, But I'm glad you guys like it. Point click, even if you can't see street finds in real life, bless these photos. I know. Link Nerd says thank you to all the Sailor Moon Fan Network members who work on it daily and efficiently. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much, Link Nerd. That means so much that you like the site, you utilize the site, and you gave us that feedback. We know how many people click the site and why the site is still going today. We started the site in 2021, and we get consistently over 45,000 hits to the site each month. Some months are higher, and it's just awesome. It usually never goes under 45,000. So we know that people are finding the site and utilizing the site, and we're so happy that it's helpful to you, because we're doing all of this on our own anyway. Why not share it with the world, you know? Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna go. Thank you all, 55 of you, for sticking around. Hopefully I will be back next Wednesday, and hopefully all this stuff's not on the floor. I feel really embarrassed about this. It's not pretty, folks. It's not pretty. I'm gonna turn off these lights. I just want to see them all the way off, because when it doesn't wash me out when I got them off. Ooh, I like that effect right here. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Noblest T, thank you so much. They say it's been wonderful catching up. Enjoy dinner. Thank you. Thank you. You guys have a great night. Love you all, and thank you guys for being patient with me, and also just for always supporting the live streams. Like I'm only continuously doing these because I enjoy them so much, number one, and the only reason why I enjoy them is because you guys make it enjoyable. So, Mr. Doan! What doing? Did you guys hear him? I wonder. Buddy! He stopped meowing. I'm not gonna stall anymore. Mwah, mwah. He's crying. You guys have a great rest of your Wednesday and a great rest of your week. Do something fun this weekend and eat something sweet. Bye, guys.